So what is message digest and तो conceptually हम अभी तक बात कर रहे थे डिजिटल सिग्नेचर की, बट डिजिटल सिग्नेचर में भी प्रॉब्लम वही है जो एसिमेट्री की क्रिप्टोग्राफी के साथ एसोसिएटेड है. सो तो टू टैकल द डिजिटल सिग्नेचर प्रॉब्लम हमारे पास एक और कॉन्सेप्ट आ गया था, डिजिटल इन्वेलप का कॉन्सेप्ट आ गया था, जिसमें हम पहले प्लेन टेक्स्ट को शेयर्ड सिमेट्रिक की से इनक्रिप्ट कर रहे थे और फिर शेयर्ड सीक्रेट की को हम पब्लिक की से इनक्रिप्ट कर रहे थे और उसको दोनों मैसेजेस को डिजिटल इन्वेलप में डाल करके भेज रहे थे. और whenever this digital envelope is being received by the receiver first will be using its private key to decrypt the shared symmetric key, encrypted shared symmetric key, and once it is able to do it, it will find the symmetric key, and then it will be using the same symmetric key to decrypt the ciphertext back to the plain text. So of course we have these two concepts, but besides that we have another concept, and that concept is known as the message digest. So as far as the concept of the message digest is concerned, it is the message digest is also called the hash value, and it is going to represent a uniqueness of the message, and it is very much similar to the fingerprint, which is unique for every human being. None of the people are having same kind of fingerprint. Similarly, if we are going to apply an algorithm which is creating a message digest of a particular message, it is going to create different signature, different hash value, different message digest for the different messages. So the concept is very simple. As far as the message digest is concerned, in the network you have studied about the longitudinal redundancy check as well as cyclic redundancy check, in which whatever information in the form of a bit you are sending from one place to another place, just to check that whatever information you have sent, it is correctly received at the receiving end, we apply longitudinal redundancy check by using a parity bit along with the message itself. And whenever the message is being received, the same parity bit is being compared with the parity bit which has been received. If it is same, it means there is no loss of the information. So similarly, we use the concept of the message digest also. Suppose this is the a number, original number is 7391743, and we want to create a special and the unique number related to this particular message 739173. So the idea of the message digest is, why not to first multiply first two numbers 7 and 3 to get 21, discard the leftmost and take the 1, and then 1 is to be multiplied by 9 so that you will get 9. Then 9 is multiplied by 1, so we'll get 9. Then 9 is multiplied by next digit, that is 7, it is 63. We discard 6 and we left with 3. And 3 is multiplied by 4, so it will become 12. Discard 1 and take 2. Then 2 is multiplied by 3, so we will be getting 3. So the message digest of this original number is actually the 6. This is the unique value which has been obtained for this particular number using this technique. So this is the idea how the message digest is being calculated as far as the different messages are concerned. Now, the concept of message digest is very simple, that we have original data, and with the help of this original data, we apply a message digest algorithm, and we will be getting a message digest of a limited size related to the original data. This is the concept of the message digest. As you have seen that you have 7 digits in the original number, but the message digest is of single digit, that is 6. So whatever original data, whatever size of the original data, suppose it is 1000 byte, even though the size of the message digest will be only of 128 bit. Anyhow, we have to apply this algorithm in such a way that 1000 byte information will be converted into a 128 bit message digest. So we have certain requirement of the message digest, means the algorithm has to be designed in such a manner that it is going to fulfill the demand of the message digest. And first demand is, whatever is our original data, if we apply this message digest algorithm, it will be able to possible to convert this original data into a message digest, meaning thereby we must have to design a message digest algorithm in such a manner that whatever is the message, if we apply on that, we are able to get the message digest. And whenever we apply the message digest algorithm on the same kind of original data, we will get same kind of message digest. If there is a message X, we apply a message digest algorithm, we should get a message digest Z. So number of times whenever we are applying on X, the message digest algorithm, we will be getting Z. Meaning thereby the message digest algorithm should be such that whenever we are applying message digest algorithm, we will get the same message digest for the same original data. The second requirement of the message digest is my message digest algorithm is when we if we know the message digest, it will not going to give any kind of information related to the original data. For example, 7391743 is going to create a message digest 6. With the help of 6, if we know 6, there should not be any reverse process by which we are able to get 7391743. Meaning thereby the reverse of the message digest algorithm is not possible. By knowing the message digest, you are not able to get the original data. It is not, must not be possible. So this is the second demand requirement of the message digest. And the third requirement of the message digest algorithm is if we have two different blocks of the original data, block 1 and block 2. And if we apply message digest algorithm, we will be getting message digest 1. And when we apply message digest algorithm on the block 2, we will be getting message digest 2. So for different original data, the message digest should be different. It should not be same. So the first requirement is that message digest algorithm should be such that it is able to convert the original data into a message digest. And whenever number of times we are applying message digest algorithm on the same set of data, we will be getting same message digest. Second requirement is if we know second message digest, it should not going to give any clue about the original data. And the third, for different blocks, we should get different message digest. And the difference lies that even if the original message differs minutely, the message digest differs dramatically. So this is the basis of the guarantee of the uniqueness of the message digest. For example, if the message is please pay the newspaper bill today, this is the message, and its message digest is is this one. And there is a minute change that instead of today, I have changed a message tomorrow. So if there is a minute change in the original data, there should be major changes in the message digest. You can see here that up to A, it is clear 86, 4886, 4886, F70, D0, 10705, A0. Now you see A05, A05, instead of A, here it is D. Instead 305, there are certain changes. So by changing the data, we are getting different message digest. So principally, we have two kinds of algorithm which is used for obtaining the message digest of any information, any messages. And these two algorithms are known as, first is known as MD5 and second one is secure hash algorithm. Now, there are many versions of the message digest algorithm. It is started with MD1, then MD2, then MD3, then MD4. And now MD5 is the correct version. These are the different versions of the message digest, and currently used version is the MD5. And second one is SHA, that is secure hash algorithm. And this secure hash algorithm is also having many versions. This is the one. Then we have secure hash algorithm 512 and so on. And out of these two algorithms, the SHA one is stronger than the MD5. This is the information which we have already discussed, that if there are two different messages, then the message algorithm should be different. We apply a message digest algorithm, we should get different message digest. So